Ho, ho, ho. Merry Eaglemas, everyone. This is your boy, Darth Rock Eagle, coming at you live with a new spectacular video. As you see before you, I wear the Ring of Power. That's right, the Ring of Power. And foremost, I'm going to go ahead and clear this off the mark right now at this very moment. For the last 5 weeks, we all have wondered, where was this Eagles team? Where were they? Where were the team that was throwing the ball down the field, getting chunks of yards or plays in the middle of the field? Where were the team that were running the football very successfully in all causes? Where were the wide receivers out wide where they've been double teamed and triple teamed by opposing defenses? Where were they all at? They were right here at the beginning. They never left. As you see before you, I'm wearing the old St. Nicholas jersey. That's why I said ho, ho, ho. Get it? But anyway, let's get to the very point and the reason why I made this video. We won the game 30-23. A lot of y'all said we couldn't do it. A lot of y'all were saying that the Rams is the best offense in all of the NFL, the best defense in all of the NFL. Well, thanks to the Chicago Bears last week's game, the Eagles followed with the same formula. They brought pressure. They got after Goff. They were able to contain the run on both sides of the ball and most importantly up the gut. Now, the Rams were able to get a few runs here and there, but they weren't able to get complete long runs. Once again, we give thanks to Jim Schwartz. Even though the last 5 games that we lost, he didn't do what he was supposed to have done. Had he did it at the Cowboys game, we would be up on the Cowboys instead of being below, because now we're tied with the Washington Redskins again. Both teams 7-7. We're still in the hunt with them along with the Panthers, who are 6-7. We 7-7. Washington Redskins 7-7. But the thing is, we are over the top 2 because Seattle also lost today as well. So that makes the picture a whole lot clearer going forward. But then, the defense came through. They were supposed to have done. They got after the quarterback. They were able to contain the wide receivers out wide. They were able to get the running game controlled. And they were able to get Goff under control. They got the entire offense controlled, but the Rams did made a comeback and score a touchdown in the fourth quarter, but we were able to stop there. But I hated that they missed. I hate that old Elliott missed the kick. I really hate that because they could have made the game 10 points instead of 7 points. 6 points. So in all, a win is a win, right? And that's how we all think a win is a win. I reckon so, because when you play good, you win. But I can't put it all on the Eagles in general because you got the coaches who also have to call perfect plays offensively, defensively, special teams. And that goes to Dave Phipp, Doug, and Schwartz. Those 3 guys called the plays for offense, defense, special teams. So we were all good all the way around on both sides of the football, all 3 phases. All 4 phases, right, because the coaches is the 4th phase. A lot of y'all didn't know that. If you didn't know that, shame on you. But it is what it is when it comes to winning the game. I hated that he threw that interception, but he did throw for 300 yards. So I mean, I hate when commentators say things to try to jinx players. Al Michaels, earlier in the game before it even got started, was saying St. Nick need to bring some of his magic to the game. Now, that's one reason why I don't like commentators, especially the boy next to him. I mean, Jesus Christ, some commentators really talk too much. They get on my nerves. They say things to try to throw you off. But if you have a strong will, like the Eagles, we can handle just about anything because, like I said before, a win is a win, and we got it. But now, let me get to the other thing that I want to talk about. A lot of us Eagle fans ain't real. And what I mean by that is, y'all was talking about the offensive line and things of that nature, but you continue to put the Eagles down. Some of you all were saying something about Carson Wentz ain't the franchise quarterback because of the simple fact he got injured with a small fracture in his vertebrae in his lower back. A lot of crap talking. I'm trying to make this video as clean as I can make it because sometimes certain things angers me. And it's a shame that it has to be that way because I thought all Eagles fan base were a family. That's what, at least that's what I thought. Because, see, if you're a family, you don't let nothing get in your way. You're against all the odds. That's what it's all about. The Eagles faced an odd tonight. The Rams was their odd. And we had an obstacle. Have you ever heard of the old sports called jumping hurdles? Well, let's just say the Eagles jumped every hurdle and got to the finish line and won the trophy tonight. Now, we got another road game coming up, and that's against the Houston Texans, who, by the way, won the other day. Now, they won Thursday night. They 10-4. We got the possibility of beating the Houston Texans on their home turf next Sunday afternoon. I hope you guys be there like I'm going to be there. I got to go to church like everybody else do, but I'm quite sure some of you all will keep me updated and keep me posted about the scores and what has happened going forward. Because like I said, I can't see the game because I'm in church and you got to remain quiet and pray to the Almighty God. But then again, when you win 30-23, you run the ball successfully, you win games. You protect, you win games. And when you call the correct plays on all three phases, you win games. Like I said, the only negative thing that I don't like is when Nick Foles threw that interception, when he threw it all the way out downfield, and what the boy named Aqib Talib, and they think that's his name, Aqib Talib. He the one intercepted the ball and ran 20 yards upfield. But they didn't get no score, so the defense did really well keeping them out. Only they got was the field goal. So with all that boiled down, like I said, with 7-7, 14 games in the hole, 2 more games to go with the flags up in every hole. 2 more holes to go. That's the 15th hole and the 16th hole. Once we get the ball in those holes, we win. We ain't no Tiger Woods, but we'll win. So, I'm going to end this video on a high note. I mean, a very, very high note. A guy or my tag team partner who I call Dwayne, y'all know who he ain't, Dwayne the Loser. What he always say, I'm going to go ahead and make one of his quotes. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. See ya! And I wouldn't want to be ya.